renowned music director from Bengal.
Yeah.
And he's given music in Raincoat. Yes, and he's becoming very popular now in Bollywood as well as in Calcutta.
Yeah.
So, and he is looking for fresh voices and talents from overseas.
That's how
so
the lady
North
from
America
England, who came in, became an overnight sensation with that. What is that song? I forget the song.
Which one?
The British singer, that Dolly, what's that song? Anyway, it's slipping my mind.
Yeah. And Bappi Lahiri ji also,
Oh, I see.
Because I have a friend who is kind of related with Bappi Lahiri ji, and they have, he's been talking about, when I was telling him about this event which I'm going to do.
Oh, he would love to be.
He would love to, include some fresh voices for his next program.
He's the one who really promoted our local Houston talent, Molly Dave.
Molly Dave. Yeah. Yes.
So let's not. Maybe he will discover another artist from your convention.
Correct.
And
correct. That is our goal. That is our purpose.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Nik Nikam Network Talk Show. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and this is coming on 1050 KCH Houston, Texas, and we are talking about what are you going to call this one? Like a American Idol. Bengali conference, American Idol.
I don't know whether I'm allowed to use that word, the American Idol.
I know, of course.
But that's why, we have named it Sur Saptak, and I really like that.
I see, yeah.
So.
Okay, when certain people pass like a screening stages and all this, then you have these experts assigned to them as coaches for the people who are in the semifinals or the final rounds. So do you have anything in your mind, something like that, to coach these artists so that they can really outshine beyond their own expectations?
Yes, I do have future plans for that. And I myself is into music, and I sing, so I perform, and so that's why my future plan is to identify these good talents from North America and Canada, and then coach them and mentor and show them the direction. So how to get to the stardom, Bollywood stardom. That is my plan.
Okay, the next question is there a fee involved in these contests or screening programs?
Yes, there is only a one-time fee, which is the nominal amount of $20 to $35, depending on the age, and that also we are actually, charging them for just the administrative cost, the process which we are doing, we are running, and the time which our team is spending and doing the advertisement and going to different locations for auditions and all that. But $20 is for the children round, and then young adults is $25, and then $35.
I think it's a good idea to have this, because in that way we have some sort of a commitment, because we just don't want people to just come here. Okay, it doesn't cost me anything, so I can do.
Yes.
I mean, you are really looking for people who are really serious and who can really commit and contribute to the whole program.
Correct.
Because you want it to be a very vibrant program,
very
so that especially if you're having Amjad Khan and Shreya Ghoshal as one of the judges.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes, and we really want to present good singers who really have the talent.
I think there are a lot of very talented people, just like Molly Dave, who has gone to Bollywood from Houston. There are a lot of people who study beautiful classical music, and they have absolutely no problem with diction like I do. And I think this is a great platform for people to be able to show their talent and move up the ladder of fortune.
Sure. To
ladies
Bollywood
and gentlemen,
stardom, I am going to call. You never know.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Nik Nikam Network Talk Show. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and we are talking about the musical contest, which is the North American Bengali Conference musical contest, and my special guest is K.K. Kaur, right? I'm trying to get it right. Okay, what else can you tell us about this musical contest?
One thing which I want to tell all the singers who would like to participate here is a very good, I would say, it's a golden opportunity to mingle with the eminent people who will be in the conference, especially from the music area, and they can talk to them, and they will be meeting, and they will be
that's
noticed
another great
by
opportunity
this.
for them to network with like-minded people, not only in the city but also from Bollywood,
because they all will be here, and that's why the semi-final and finals will be at George R. Brown Center on Saturday and Sunday.
I'm almost tempted to.
Yeah, you should. I'm telling everyone there is no age limit. Whoever can sing, you never know. When they may like your voice. So
what happens if 200 people show up for your auditions?
More than it's very good. I think it's doable. I can do it.
Yeah.
I have about for the kids, I have a lot of people who are interested. Yes, like 100 people, 100 kids have already, they're planning. And this is before the audition I'm talking about, yes.
Yeah.
And then around 50 people for the middle age, and then 25 to up. So
I'm not
quite
even
a good
middle age. I'm like in the 80s.
No, not at all. There's no age, for singing. You see that.
Even that's the beauty of it, because as long as the voice is okay, the age absolutely has no relevance to the singers.
Yes.
Okay, let's give out your contact information again, and we got another 5 minutes, and let's cover everything that people would like to know about this musical contest. And how is this going to be different from some of these musical contests that we have seen over the years in Houston?
Different in the sense because they are directly singing in front of the big artists who are renowned and big musicians. That's a big thing. They will be singing in front of them, they will be performing, and we are kind of there in the back. We will be guiding them, how to perform on stage and things like that. So that's another good thing. And NABC, I want to tell you that is organized mostly by Bengalis, but is mostly to showcase Bengal.
I see.
But to all Southeast Asians, we have no language barriers. So anybody who can sing can participate. That includes Sikh, Maharashtrians, South Indians, and we are inviting everybody.
There are a lot of people. You see, more recently I have seen the borders are very, very non-existent, so to say, because people from north, the Chennai Express was all done in Chennai, in a Chennai style, a Tamil style, and Dhanush has moved on with Amitabh Bachchan in the Hindi movies and all these things. So the borders are becoming very, very sort of irrelevant. Irrelevant when it comes to especially entertainment, because if somebody can act and talk, they don't even need to know how to speak clear Hindi, because Katrina Kaif and all these people, they were not born speaking Hindi. I was not born speaking Hindi. So I think it is just a matter of how best they are able to use their potentials and tap into their own potentials, and with some help and guidance, if they can. And as you said, there are going to be so many music directors from Bollywood.
And you don't know, it's a very good time to do networking. So.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the musical contest which is going to be held during the North American Bengali Conference between July 10th and July 12th here in Houston, Texas at the George R. Brown Convention Center and Hilton Americas. And my special guest is KK Kaur. And let's give out your contact information one more time. And
yes, Keka Kaur is my name. I know Dr. Nikam is trying very hard to say it right, but
the same problem with my music.
Keka is a very common Bengali name.
Is that right?
Yes, Keka. And there is actually a poem by Rabindranath Tagore in the name of Kuhu and Keka. And my sister's name is Kuhu.
I see.
Yes, so we were
Kuhu
named on that.
I can sort of follow
I know, but no one knows about Keka.
It's like the birds.
Kuhu is koyal's
Koyal's
voice. And by the way, let me tell you the meaning also of Keka. Then you will remember. The Keka is the voice of peacock, which is not very pretty though. But I can sing well. I can tell you. So my name was because my grandfather actually named me Keka, because when I was born, and I had a very harsh and deep voice.
Is that right?
So he named me Keka. And my sister is Kuhu.
Yeah.
So Keka Kar, and my contact information is call me Keka Kar 713-299-6303 or 281-698-0501. And also you can email me. My email is sursaptak, nabc@gmail.com.
Okay, I have another question. A lot of times I watch these musical contests, and sometimes the artists, when they come on the stage, when I look at their dress, I don't feel like listening to their music.
I know.
So I mean, maybe I'm just old-fashioned, and that's the way I maybe. But maybe you can highlight so that.
Oh, definitely, that is one of our things which we have noticed that, and you're absolutely right. And I'm so happy that you mentioned it, because that's what we are going. When we're doing the semi-final and final, we will be paying attention to the dress code, and because they not only have to, because they will be judged on their overall personality, how they perform also, not only for singing. So I would say that they need to pay attention to that too.
I think so, because I mean, they are representing themselves, they are representing the music, they are representing the culture, and all of these things need to be reflected as a total presentation.
Absolutely.
And if the dress code doesn't match with the song they are singing, or the place they are in, it fits so unrealistic.
Yes, you're right. And those are the things which we will be guiding them, the contestants.
Yeah.
How, when if they get selected for the semifinals or final, they have to pay attention to that.
So how many people will be moving to like semifinals and things like that?
I'm expecting like at least 10 to 15 in each.
Oh, I see.
Yes, or maybe, yeah.
So that will be a very rapid elimination then, if we have 10 people in
rounds.
semi-finals.
Yes, there are 2 rounds. The first round is for the audition, which is they are sending by mail to me. And second one will be live, and they will be singing in front. So our team will be, judging them on the track round.
I see, yeah.
Yes. And yeah. So then,
that's
they really have to. They need to practice. They have to be serious about it. They should have the commitment.
Absolutely, yeah. And they have to have passion, and they have to have commitment, and that's what's going to get them into the place. Okay, I think we are just about running out of time.
One more thing before I end, I forgot to talk about the website which we have, and we also have a Facebook page for this Sur Saptak, NABC Music Idol. So when you go to www.nabc.org, if you click on to events, that will take you to our Music Idol section, and you can register on that, clicking on the registration, and that will take you to the, for paying the fees, which is whatever, it's a one-time fee. It says one-time donation, so do that. And just in case you have any confusion and you cannot get to it, please call me.
Okay, thank you very much, Keka Kar. And that's all the time we have, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to Nik Nikam Network Talk Show.